Hello, dinosaur families. This quick video is going to show you what an open number line is and what we're going to be expecting second graders to do with it this year. The open number line is a tool that's going to carry them through their math education as we move forward. So it's really important that we master it at this level now so that next year when we add fractions to it, and in fourth grade when we add decimals to it, and in fifth grade when we use larger numbers and more complex numbers, they're familiar with it and able to use it as a tool. When your student was in kindergarten and first grade, they used regular number lines. And so what's on the screen right now is a regular number line. And we might solve a problem like 3 plus 5 by jumping to 3 and then counting on 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And your student would circle the answer. 3 plus 5 equals 8. And we've did this with larger and larger number lines. And I'm realizing that the number lines I'm showing you do not have the 0 on them. And normally we would put the 0 on a regular number line. We still use this a little bit in second grade, but the number line that we're really learning to work with is called the open number line. And with an open number line, you could still solve the problem 3 plus 5. We're teaching students to start with the larger addend, the larger number that we're adding together, because it takes less work to get to a correct answer. And to solve this problem on the open number line, we would start with the 5 and then jump forward 3 ones. 1, 2, 3, labeling our number line, and then we would count with it. So we would say, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 is our answer. 3 plus 5 equals 8. But where this gets really interesting is when we get to larger and more complex numbers. So let me add another number line. There we go. Nice straight line. And let's say our problem this time was 23 plus 18. This is a much more complex number, and we are still going to start with the larger of the two addends, so in this case 23, but we're going to decompose our 18 into a 10 and an 8. When we do that, we would say 23 plus 10, and we would use our knowledge of adding tens to say 23, 33, and then 8 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And again, we would count on with that. We'd say 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. 41. And then I would go back and label my number line so I know that these jumps are ones. 23 plus 18 is 41. As we move forward, this is a skill that's also expanded to subtraction. So let's try one of those just to show you how that one would work. So let's try that same problem, 23, but as a subtraction problem, 23 minus 18. Now, again, we're going to start with the larger number. And in the case of subtraction, it's always the first number until we get to sixth grade and we start to talk about negative numbers. But in elementary school, it's always going to be the first number. And we start at the opposite end of the number line. So we're going to start with 23. And again, we're going to decompose this into an 8 and a 10. And we're going to jump backwards. So we're going to say, 23 minus 10 is 13. And then I'm going to take 8 more away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Counting backwards now. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. 23 minus 8 equals 5. Labeling our number line. And that's the basic idea.